Good morning, everybody. So Jenna had a 2-hour delay today, and we had an issue come in with one of the properties. So today is the perfect day to jump on here and film and do our daddy-daughter diary vlog, because the issue is with the furnace. And the cleaner sent me a text last night, and I was already asleep, but she said the furnace is basically kicking on, running for a little bit, and then shutting back off. Now, usually when that happens, it's a flame sensor. So it's pretty simple, something very easy to fix, and I'm gonna take her with me today. And it's just gonna be another situation where I bring my daughter along and I teach her how to manage the Airbnbs and the assets, and it'll be something really cool to capture on film. So we're gonna get her down here. She's got a 2-hour delay. She's not real happy about going with me, but it is what it is. She wanted to make these videos, and we're gonna make them, and it's gonna be fun. I really enjoy teaching her how to do all this stuff. Hey Jenna, you ready? Yeah. So when she gets down here, I'll tell her what the problem was. Good morning, honey.
Morning.
You look like you're happy. So Alex sent us a text saying that the furnace was only running like 5-10 minutes at a time and then shut back off. So throughout my time of working on homes, I kind of know what that is. If you want, use your resources that I taught you on your phone, chat, and explain the situation, and then come up with some context. And while you do that, I'll grab our onesies since it's really cold out, and we'll just toss those on so you don't have to get any of your clothes dirty, and we'll head over to the Airbnb. Sound good?
Yeah, you said
So the furnace is, it runs for a little bit and then shuts off. It runs for a little bit and then it shuts off. And it's brand new, so I already know what the issue is, but I'm just teaching you how to figure everything out, and then I'm going to teach you how to fix it. See if she can get it figured out.
I probably spelled furnace wrong, but it's okay. If furnace runs for a little bit and then shuts off, that usually means it's short cycling. Here are the most common reasons and easy fixes you can try yourself before calling a tech. Dirty air filter. A clogged filter makes a furnace overheat and shut off.
Yep.
Could be low batteries or incorrect settings.
Well, I'm pretty sure I know what it is. So you've already touched bases on it?
Okay.
So let's go ahead and get our stuff on, and we'll head over there and get it fixed.
Okay.
You want to show everybody your merch before we leave?
So this is what the front of each of them say.
So that's in the khaki.
And then they have different things. This one says, where there's a will, there's a way. This one says, trust the process. And this one says, feel the dream. And we also have them in black too. And then these are the hats.
That one's a little wet because I've been wearing it. I love this hat. All right, let's get ready and head over there and get this fixed.
Okay.
Morning, neighbor. Ooh, it got toasty in here. All right, grab your phone and tell me what you learned about it, and we'll try to diagnose it a little bit more on the way over there.
For a clogged filter makes the furnace overheat and shut off. It says the way to fix it is to pull out the filter. If it looks dusty/gray, replace it. Usually $10 to $20. Make sure the arrow on the filter points towards the furnace.
Okay. So I already went over there and diagnosed it before you woke up, but I know you've been wanting to make videos learning how to do stuff. So I already got 2 new filters over there, so we're good to go there. And there's one more thing left to do, which is a little bit of mechanical work, but it's really easy. So I'm gonna do it with you and make a video, and I'll teach you how to save yourself some money. And one day when you're managing all the properties, if somebody calls and they're like, hey, something's wrong with the furnace, like it runs like 10 minutes and then it shuts off, you'll have first-hand experience of how to come over here and fix it. Plus, if you were to call us in, the minimum charge just for somebody to come out and look at it is outrageous. And it's an Airbnb. So it's not necessarily something that you can just put off because you have guests there. And you always have to make sure that you're keeping up with your guests and that everything's taken care of while they stay in the home. So one of the reasons we have 250 five-star reviews is because anytime there's an issue with the house, your dad's like on it all the time. I get everything fixed all the time. We're always taking care of it. So you're right so far on your research. It was caused because of a dirty filter, which, keep in mind, we just built the house. It is brand new. And as busy as I was this year, I never swapped the filter out. So that's on me. It's probably my fault. We put the new filter in, and then I'm sure it collected a lot of the construction dust and everything like that. Now that everything's been deep cleaned all summer, we'll probably be good on this filter for quite a while. But there was a lot of like sawdust and stuff in the filter this morning when I took it out. So we got one more thing to do. I'm kind of excited to teach you how to do it. Alright guys, we're heading out to the Shome 2 and then get this taken care of, get it back up and running, and then get little girl here to school. Looks so pretty out here with all the snow. Yeah. Just like open farmland everywhere. Alright, so based on your research, dirty filter and what else? You told me the ignition sensor. So the ignition sensor is kind of like the little sparker on the stove. You know how like when you light the stove, you turn on, it clicks, and then it sparks? So there's a little sensor on a furnace, and it's about this long. I'll show you when we get in here. But it senses when it needs to ignite and everything. When those get dirty, they tend to not work and they malfunction a little bit. So we're gonna go in here and we're gonna take it all apart, take it out, take a little scratch pad, clean it up real good, and then we'll put it back in the furnace, and we'll give it about 2 or 3 cycles, make sure everything's working, and we should be good to go. Okay. Sound good? All right, let's go. Man, look at that. There's nothing better than the country. Open farmland, it's beautiful. She's ready to go. How's your onesie? Is it warm? Good deal. Keeps your clothes clean too. All right, so let's go back in the furnace room. Yeah, it's only 60 degrees in here because it keeps popping down. All right, so you go ahead and hold this, and you film, and I'll show you how to do everything. All right, so the first thing I want to do is kill the power. So let's go make sure the thermostat's off. Then I'll kill the breaker. Okay, get it shut off. Jump over here real quick and I'll be right back. Cool. It goes through like a little cycle where it kind of cools down and everything. So in a second, we'll turn the breaker off. Went ahead and got the new filter, so I'll slap those in over here. So it's just been kicking on and off and on and off, and it's been throwing an E5 error on the computer board. Like I said, I already came over here before you got up and I cleaned it. Got the new filter set up, it's already installed, but there's one other thing that's super easy, and I just wanted to kind of teach you what it is, so that, you know, if anything ever happens. This is one of those things where people always call in to get it fixed, but you don't necessarily have to. So all this was clean. That's, you know, filters down in there and stuff. So I'm not going to take this off because I already did it. Right. So if you zoom in over here, see this yellow wire? This is the igniter sensor. It's about 3 inches long. It runs right up there and it goes into the flame. So what we're going to do is we're going to take that one screw out in there. And we're going to pull it out and we're just going to sand it down and clean it and stuff with a scratch pad. And then we should be able to put it back in. And after that, it should be good to go. We'll let it run for a minute, make sure everything's kosher, and it starts cycling properly. We should know immediately because the error code on the computer chip will go away. And then we won't have any problems. So it's just one screw, it holds it in. Like I said, it's about 3 inches long. It's got a ceramic case, and then it's got a long metal dowel rod that sticks up inside the flame. So when you pull this out, always reach in with my fingers and hold that screw in so you don't drop it down in the furnace. So it's not that difficult. I'm just trying not to lose the screw.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you can see, it's kind of dirty. So you can use some really fine sandpaper, anything like that. But you can also use a little Scotch pad. So we'll grab one out of the kitchen real quick.
Okay.
We'll use this. Obviously, make sure you throw it away when you're done. You don't want the guest using it after we do this. Alright, so let's go ahead and just clean that up until she's nice and shiny. See how it's already looking clean?
Yeah.
Now, I don't fully understand all these things because I'm not an HVAC tech, but I've had to fix my own problems for 15 years now, ever since you're a little kid. Now, that's the beauty of growing up poor. We didn't have money to pay people, so we had to figure out how to fix everything ourselves. I'm not necessarily wanting you to grow up and be able to fix everything yourself, but one day when you take over these properties, I don't want anybody taking advantage of you. So let's say that you call an HVAC tech, and they're like, yeah, it's $150 to come out, and then they call you and they're like, oh, you got this, and this wrong. It's gonna be $1,000, and you're gonna be like, no, it's not. I could have fixed it myself.
Yeah.
So that's why we're making this video. Now, obviously, I'm sure sometimes you'll have some issues, but when you call in the pros, you call in the pros. Anything else, you see what you can do. Okay, so if you get a good look at it now, it's pretty clean. So we're gonna go ahead and reinstall that. And like I said, I had already done the filter this morning. So we'll reinstall it, recycle the furnace, and just watch it. Hopefully that error code goes away, which it usually does. And as long as it does, we should be good to go. Should I let you do this? This screw is so tedious.
I don't have steady hands.
Yeah. Just want to get a couple turns on it, will be good. All right. All right, you want to go turn the thermostat back on?
Yeah.
You know how to do it?
Yeah. Maybe. Okay. I figured it out.
All right, it's coming back on. So earlier, every time it came on, it would immediately throw an error code on the control panel. So if you give me the camera, I'll show the viewers where the control panel is. There's a little window right here. And as you can see right now, it says high, which is what it's supposed to say. Earlier it said E5. So E5 was an error code, and I looked it up and just kind of started troubleshooting. So that's a good sign. The flame came on, so now it's firing up. I had a whole pack of 3 filters, so I just tossed them in there, and we can throw this away now. So we're going to give it a little bit of time and see if it's flowing in and out, and as long as it's kicking on and off, we'll be good. We'll go ahead and go home, get you ready for school. I'll take you in to school, drop you off, and then when I come back, hopefully the temperature is coming up and everything's working again. So that's an easy fix for the day. That's something I wanted to try to teach my daughter. It's something that one day when she's managing these properties, you know, that'll save her from spending money on a tech coming in, and something she could easily do herself. So at the age of 15, Jenna's already learning how to take care of small issues. And just to kind of reiterate what the issue was, the cleaner reached out and she said that the furnace was only running 5 to 10 minutes and then it would shut off. And then it would restart, run 5 to 10 minutes, and it would shut off. Restart, run 5 to 10 minutes, and shut off. With that being said, the temperature in the house was dropping pretty fast. When we came in here, it was only 60 degrees. So the furnace, everything was working, but it was sensing something, and it was tripping itself out and going into a safety mode. So we did some research on it. Jenna jumped on ChatGPT, and it stated that it was either a dirty filter, a dirty ignition sensor, or a dirty blower motor. So I had already been over here this morning and I cleaned out everything pretty good. The only thing I hadn't done was the ignition sensor, so I wanted to bring her along with me so I could kind of go over it. Super easy fix. Pull it out, scrub it down real good, put it back. So, what do you think, Jenny? You get it all figured out?
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, so we have let it cycle 3 times now. I've been checking it. This time it's been running nonstop. It hasn't shut back off. We've been using chat, obviously, and it stated that sometimes the furnace has to clear itself back out. So this is the longest it's ran. It's been running for a while now. So I'm assuming that it reset itself, and now it's up and running. Everything's good. With that said, she's got to get to school, so I'm gonna go back home, get her ready, and then she had a 2-hour delay today. So I'll take her to school, then I'll swing back in here and check it out and see what happens. But that's the gist of it. So let's get out of here, Jenna. Let me make sure these lights are off. Got our Christmas tree all set up. This place is still one of my favorites. All right, kiddo, let's go. Look at that sun, Jenna. It's beautiful. What's that? Yeah, it is. It's beautiful out here. What do you think?
I don't know. It was pretty easy.
Not bad at all, was it? My big old tires rubbing my fender.
Yeah.
Gotta have a big truck out here in these things.
I think today, on our way to school, we should stop at the gas station.
Oh, you want Dr. Pepper?
Yeah, I wanted one yesterday too, but I didn't feel like asking.
Jenna's addicted to Dr. Pepper, and she never drinks the whole thing either.
It's better than being addicted to energy drinks.
Yeah, I'm addicted to Bang Energy, so I don't have any room to talk. Gotta practice what you preach, Dad.
I've only had a Monster like once.
Yeah, well, please don't ever do that again.
It was pretty good.
Okay. How you like filming this YouTube channel?
It's fun.
How you like your little onesie I got?
It's warm, but I probably wouldn't wear it to school.
Oh yeah, it's made for you to like.
I know, but like there's like some country kids that wear stuff like this to school, and it makes me so mad.
Well, when I got it, I had game planned like being able to do this channel with you, and I know that, you know, I work on stuff all day, so it doesn't really faze me. But I know that you know, you're a girl, you like to be pretty, have nice clothes and stuff, so you can just toss that on, protect all your clothes, and when you get home, take it back off. Your clothes are still fine. You'll always be good to go. Plus, it's really warm too. I want you carrying that in your car when you get your license. That way, if something happens, you go in a ditch, anything, you have warm clothes. Jenna gets her permit this week, so we got to go down and take the test on Monday. When we moved, I accidentally lost her social security card, so I had to go order one, and that takes forever. So we've been waiting on it to come in, and she hasn't been too happy with it.
And now the schools aren't allowed to have one of their systems anymore.
Yeah, you're social. So we can use a transcript. It's got to be certified, and but it has to have a social on it, and I guess schools aren't allowed to do that. So they printed it, they stamped it, we took it down, and they still told us no. So we're just gonna wait it out. We'll get her social in the mail, and then we'll have everything we need. We'll go down and get it, and Jenna can start learning how to drive in one of the Lambos. You wanna drive the truck?
I want a Jeep.
You want a Jeep? Very good job.
And actually, you probably shouldn't be that mad about that because a Jeep has 4-wheel drive.
Oh, I agree.
Oh, I guess. And this truck is way too big for me to drive.
Well, Jenna,
Especially to school in that parking lot.
you don't get where I'm at by having everything handed to you.
I know. That's why I was thinking maybe like I could just like get like the Civic or something. Is that what it's called?
You're gonna get the Honda HRV.
Yeah, that's what it's called. That.
You're gonna get grandma's old car.
And then I just buy myself a Jeep.
As long as you work, start managing the properties for me once you get your license, you'll make enough money to get Jeep.
Especially because then it will just be my Jeep.
And then in two years you'll be 18. You're already getting into real estate. So as soon as you get into Zane State and get your classes out of the way, you can start selling houses. And you sell a few of my new builds, you'll be able to pay cash for a Jeep.
Yeah.
Goals. You just gotta figure out what you want in life and never give up. Like me, I wanted a Lamborghini. I wanted a Lamborghini so bad that I just started talking to everybody that had one, and that's how I learned all the stuff that we do. Buy assets and let your assets pay for your liabilities. I bought rental property before I even moved out of grandma's house. And that's what I'm going to teach you to do. I'll get you buying rental property before you even move out.
Yeah.
Then you'll have assets paying you. I don't want you to be forced to go to work every day and be stressed out, and I want you to have a residual income coming in, and when you go to work it's because you like your job and you enjoy it, and that's the most important thing in life, is to be able to be happy.
Can't see anything. It's this thing.
I can see you just fine.
That's not a good thing. Because then you're gonna just have to let it
What time you gotta be at school? 9:20?
9:20.
We'll run down to the gas station now.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say.
We still have an hour and 20 minutes, and I don't wanna have to leave early to get you to school. What's all the delays for?
People like that have to retake their their tests from like the past few years are retaking them this week, and I don't have to, so I get to go to school 2 hours later.
Gotcha. I love these hats. If you guys didn't notice, I'm wearing one of our merch hats that Jenna designed. I love this thing. I'm picking up one today that's got the helicopter and little boy on it. I showed it to you earlier. It was the gray one, but I liked it in all black, so I got another one made. Everybody in the family's getting merch for Christmas. All right, you can go get your Dr. Pepper.
Okay. Hopefully they have them today.
I'm sure they do.
Well, sometimes they like run out and then they'll take like 3 days to get them.
Hey, see if they have any. I'm just gonna let you go in. See if they have any of the holiday Reese cups.
Okay.
They should have the Christmas trees done now.
You just like the regular ones, right? Like nothing inside of them.
Yeah, just the holiday ones. I don't want a Reese cup. You can just get me the holiday ones if they have them. They sell out super fast. Get me a bang too.
What kind?
Peach mango. Thank you. Being her dad absolutely changed my life. All I've wanted to do since she was born is just teach her to just never have to worry about anything and have confidence. A lot of people say that I'm raising a boss bee. I'm not. I hate that term. It drives me nuts. I just want to raise a woman that can support her partner and hopefully have a different life than I did and be able to get married and have kids, and then I'll have grandchildren and I'll spoil the crap out of my grandkids. So my next dream that I want, just as bad as I wanted a Lamborghini, is one day I want to be able to come home in my helicopter, because I'm going to, as soon as Jenna's old enough to manage my properties, I'm going to fly back and forth and go south. But I just envision coming in for Christmas and like Jenna's little kids running out at the show, you know, because we'll always gather back at the holidays at the show, because that's the OG, that's where it all started. But I think it'd be so cool to like see Jenna's children or whatever one day in the future, like outside looking up, waiting on Grandpa to land his helicopter, and then I get out and I got like all these presents. So that's the dream. That's what we're working towards. That's why I'm teaching her to manage all these properties. That way she'll never have to struggle and get that generational wealth created. And I want to teach her young, because I don't want her to be strapped to the business. I want her to be able to still pursue a career that she loves. But at the end of the day, if something happens to me, Jenna's going to inherit all my properties. So no matter what, she's got to know how to handle them all. And that's why she's learning now. That way when she becomes an adult, she can pursue what she wants to do.
They didn't have any of your holiday Reese cups.
Oh, man. Give me my card, you little thief. Alright, sun's shining, so help me watch. I don't want to run anybody over. It's right in my camera.
There's a truck pulling up too.
Yeah, but they're backing up too. Just make sure nobody's walking behind us. This truck's so big. Alright guys, well, that's our morning. I appreciate you viewing, watching, thanks for coming along with the ride. We're gonna get this little girl to school now. And then I'll probably, swing back over on my way home to make sure the furnace is up and running, everything's going well. Our guest will be here about 4 o'clock. But drop a comment, thumbs up, subscribe. We greatly appreciate all the views and the suggestions, and tell us what you want to see. Give us some ideas for some more videos. We're new at this, so we're not new at Airbnb, we're not new at real estate. So ask the questions and we'll film whatever you ask about. You got anything to say?
Have a good day.
Have a good day.
Yeah.
All right, guys, don't forget, it all starts with